Hey guys! Sorry, it's super bright in here. So today I'm going to be introducing you to my new kittens. Oh, they're so cute. So this is Nala and this is Luna, and they're about they're about 10 or 11 weeks old. We're a bit stuck because the lady that we got them from said they were born on the 2nd of May. Sorry for scratching my nose. She said they were born on the 2nd of May, but then the vet thought they were a couple of weeks younger than that, or 1 week younger. So yeah, so I've had them for about 3 weeks now, and I did want to film as soon as I got them, but I couldn't find I couldn't find my camera battery. So I had to order like these fake ones from Amazon. Ooh. You okay there? And so yeah, the story of how I got them was this lady, her cat had got pregnant and had these kittens and she didn't want them anymore. And Nala and Luna were the last two, and I was like, oh, I can't just leave them. So yeah, oops, got some fluff here. I'm just gonna be really dirty today, sorry. And messy because these guys get into everything. But yeah, she didn't want them anymore, and these were the last two, and I was like, oh my god, I can't leave them. And I'm so glad I brought both of them, because I would have felt so sad leaving one of them there and, you know, all on her own. So yeah, they're not properly adopted. Like, I didn't get them from a rescue home, but they are kind of, I would say. Because I didn't pay any money and they weren't wanted, so yeah. So might start with Luna because she'll probably want to run away. So this is Luna. Let me try and get her face in focus. So she hates being held. So that's her little face. Or so she's all black, and in the light she's kind of a chocolatey brown in some parts. She's taller than Nala, and she's going to be a little athletic girl, I think. A very curious girl. She's actually doing quite well because Luna doesn't like being held, so she's actually being quite a trooper today. Maybe she knows she's being filmed. So she has these beautiful green eyes, which I just showed you guys. And look at her paws. These are just so cute. Look at those little paws. And she, oh gosh, I don't even know what to say about them. So when we first got her, she seemed like the smaller one, but now that we've had them for 3 weeks and she's grown so much, she's much taller than Nala, sorry. And she is quite a scratcher, like, not on purpose I don't think, but when she like jumps onto you, I don't think she realises how much she's digging her claws in, and like even when she's trying to escape, she really digs them in, but I don't know if this is on purpose or not, because I've never had cats before. So, oh my gosh, she's falling asleep on my arm. She's never ever done this. Look. Yeah, so I've never had cats before, so I don't know. Are you falling asleep? Maybe she likes it when I talk to her. Maybe I should start talking when I'm holding her, because she used to, when she was like, she first came, like maybe occasionally, but she's become very, very antisocial. No, she hasn't. She just doesn't like being held, but she likes playing and things like that. I can't believe how comfy she is. I really need to start talking to her then. Luna is definitely the curious one. She is the first one to jump onto something, to explore something. She's not scared, and like she does it straight away, whereas Nala will, like, she can't really jump onto something straight away, but Luna's like, yep, I can do it. If she was like a human, she'd definitely be a kind of Lara Croft person. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about her. She's short-haired, but obviously I don't know what breed. Her mum looks a bit like Nala, and her dad was either a ginger cat. Yes, he was, wasn't he? Or a black cat. But I think maybe black cat, because you turned out black. Yeah, I found out an interesting fact. Apparently cats, 1 litter can have, like if you have 1 litter is, if a litter is a litter of 5 kittens, each of those kittens can potentially have a different father, which is really weird. So Nala and Luna possibly don't have the same father, but they could do. So let's go with Nala. So Nala, as you can see, is a long-haired tabby with a very light face. She said, the lady said she had a ginger face, but I don't know. Does she? She seems to just have like a lighter face. And look at those eyes, so pretty. Nala is a bit of a biter, as you might see. Oh, she's not doing it. Are you camera shy? Yeah, look, there we go. So Nala likes to bite your fingers, but not in a vicious way. And she also loves to sleep like that, with her little paws up in the air. Don't you, Nala? Nala's much more of a cuddler, and when she first arrived, she did this really sweet thing that I'm sad she doesn't do anymore. But I would like tap my lap and she'd climb up and just sleep there. But now you're becoming a big girl and you don't want to do that, do you? And yeah, Nala's definitely the more, not necessarily friendly. Well, she is friendly, but I'm not saying that Luna isn't. But she's much more, she likes to be cuddled a lot more, and you know, she's more social, I suppose. And she's more of a scaredy cat. So she'll watch Luna do her adventurous stuff and she won't know how to do it, or she'll just be scared to do it. Neither of them meow really. The only time when they try to is, oh look, Nala likes to lick my nose. She does that all the time. Right from the start, she's always been a licker. Haven't you, Nala? What was I saying? Completely forgot now. Damn. But yeah, they're so sweet. So sweet. And everything is a game to them, which is cute. In terms of getting on with my dog Max, at first they were really like hissy towards him. And now they're okay, but we don't keep them together. I try and show them each other every day to try and get them used to each other, but I definitely don't feel, I don't think they would really do anything to each other, but I definitely don't feel confident enough to just let them be together. So whenever I'm out and at night, we keep them in this place where I am now, which I guess I can show you guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. I don't think so. But yeah, I'm going to, if I'm not that lazy, I'm going to try and include videos and stuff that I've taken like 1 million. Oh, what I was saying before is that they don't meow that much. They don't meow at all, really, properly. The only time when they try and do it is when I give them milk every night. So I gave them, they always had milk available like in the first few days, but then they started drinking it like that, so I was like, right, I'm just going to give it every night. So I mix between this powdered stuff, which I'll show you guys if anyone's interested, and the Whiskers cat milk. And so yeah, I give that to them alternatively. Nala's falling asleep, but I'll show you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you the area where they are, just in case anyone's interested. I mean, yeah. They've got this nice little sofa area. They love sleeping on this pillow at night, so they just go there against the window and just sleep. Luckily they haven't managed to learn how to jump through the top window there. Here we have this little stool thing, but they don't really like to use it. They usually like to sleep on this sofa. Then I try and keep these windows open. I found a really good trick of keeping them open but locked. but yeah, I guess that's not relevant. I have this solar light which I put on, especially in the beginning. Well, I put it on every night, but in the beginning I really wanted to do it because I was worried. I didn't want them to feel sad about being alone, and even though apparently they have great night vision, but anyway, I feel better having this on. So I keep it here charged during the day, and at night, you won't be able to see that, but at night it has a light, and I don't know, I just feel better about it. So this cracked scratching post, I bought it to try and get them to scratch. Oh, let me show you, they're sleeping. Just in case I miss this. Can you see? Aren't they so sweet? I see you, Nala. She's so pretty. Look at how she walks. I need to get... She's like a little munchkin, aren't you, Nala? And there's Luna. Anyway, so yeah, I got this cat scratcher, obviously for them to scratch. They don't really do that. What they like to do is they like to climb to the top, which maybe I could show you guys if I tempt them. Look at that face. Come on. Nah, they're not having it. Not having it at all. And then, oh, they love, particularly Nala, she loves this toy. It's just like a fluffy ball thing. We have this from Christmas, which I actually bought for Lara, and we thought they might quite like it, because it's like a cove bed kind of thing, but they're not really into it. Are you, Nala? You're not having it. She's so cute. Look at little Luna. So that's it there, I guess. Then we have a ribbon tied to the door, which they like playing with. And then we have this cool toy. Look at that face. So this has a mouse that goes around, and they really, really like that one. Don't you? Don't you, Nala? Oh, I love them. And then we have this Christmas bed, which is the first one they used. Well, these are both beds that belong to my dogs, so I bought that one for Max for his birthday, but he's never used it, so we put it here. And then this one I had from Christmas, and we thought they would like it, but yeah, they have used it. What? It's not time for milk, Nala. It's too early. So yeah, this was what I was talking about. So I alternate between Whiskers, cat milk, and then this Bia for kitty milk, and they seem to love both. The advantage to this one is like you use hot water, whereas this one I'd have to heat it up in the microwave. I mean, it's not much difference. But anyway, I've been feeding them Iams, which that's almost finished, and they love it so much. So hopefully they love... I got this one as well, like before I got them, which I haven't tried, but hopefully they like it too. I've been feeding them Felix kitten food, and I bought this one, which I haven't tried with them yet, but we'll see. And then I've only given them like one or two. I've given them two of these, I think, each, but I'm trying to lay off the treats like until they're older. Look at how cute this little bowl is. I don't even have everything I want to get for them, but I'm trying to like, oh my gosh, sorry. I'm trying to like slowly get them things so it's not too much in one go, but they're also always entertained. Look, I'm going to be really naughty and show you guys how they get with the milk. Oh, well, I have to give them some milk now as a special treat, and that way I can show you guys how they get with the milk. They love this milk. I'm just going to give them a bit now, because they usually only get it at night, so don't want to get them used to it. So yeah, I put some on a plate so that there's space for both of them. See, that's how they meow. Oh, this is the most they've meowed actually. Oh, you want the kitty? You want the milk? Okay. Oh no, no, no! Don't push it over. Nala, Nala, you're being a greedy guts. Nala is definitely a greedy guts. She's had a couple of disagreements. Let me show you guys this. Yeah, she's had a couple of disagreements with Luna because she's so greedy. Can you let Luna drink too, please? She's so greedy. Chill, girl. They love it so much. So in here I have their litter tray, and usually I have some wet food there which I have to replace, which I'm going to do now. I try and always give them some wet food and dry food, but they actually prefer dry food, which is interesting because my dogs always preferred wet food, and then I always have fresh water there for them. The place is a bit messy. I did just vacuum yesterday or the day before, but yeah, it gets very messy. In terms of cat litter, I've learned that I prefer clumping cat litter. So before I got them, I bought this variety from Sainsbury's, and it's just their own brand, and it was clumping, and it was really, really good. But I haven't been to Sainsbury's, and I'm also like kind of about going to Sainsbury's because they killed a couple of foxes. But anyway, that's beside the point. So it was really good. But then I got this cat sand litter from Amazon, and I didn't realise it was non-clumping, so I'm not keen on it because you have to like throw the whole thing out. So I'm trying to mix it in with this clumping cat litter that I got from Amazon. I also have this toy which I got from Pets at Home for them, but I don't like to leave it on the floor because I don't know, I'm worried they might try and bite the balls and like crack their teeth. I also got these collars, which I haven't put on them yet. I got it before I got them, and I got black because I didn't know if they were boys or girls. I correctly guessed they were girls, by the way. So yes, the vet has confirmed that. And I haven't put the collars on them because I'm a bit, I don't know if they'll like it. They probably won't. But I think, I'm unsure if I'm going to let them completely go out or only let go out when I'm in the garden. But if they do completely go out like free to roam, then I'm definitely going to get bells everywhere so that birds know when they're coming. I do not want dead birds and mice and things in my house. So I got this only because I've experienced it with kids I looked after, and it was not pleasant, like seeing half dead birds, rats, frogs, even a bat. It was not nice. So anyway, I also got this really good pack from Amazon full of toys, and like I said before, I'm trying to only give them like one each time. I've actually had that for a while, and they're so entertained with what they have. And also I like to film them playing with their toys just because I want to capture every moment. But yeah, oh my gosh, I've just broken a nail. Yeah, and then I got this cat scratch thing, but they're not really into it. It makes a noise. But yeah, I got this ladybird thing, which I thought would come with toys dangling down, which they would really, really like. But yeah, that didn't happen. And I also got this Kong thing, which was one of the first toys I got for them. And oh yeah, this teddy bear also was one of the first things I got for them. This was before they even arrived. And then over here we can see 3 of the balls in the corner. That yellow one, they've actually had an argument over. They do not like to share it. Let me get them out. They really, really like playing with the balls though. So yeah, what they do is they'll carry the yellow one in their mouth and just run around. So yeah, look, see, they finished the milk. And then here, they don't really come in here. This is a carrier I bought for them. So this is what I picked them up in. And I'm worried because I have another vet appointment on Tuesday for their second round of vaccinations. And I mean, it's going to begin to start being a tight squeeze in there. And I remember when they first came, they like only took up half of it. So yeah, maybe now what I'll do is I'll let them go out in the garden. They quite enjoy it, and then that way you guys can see how they play out there. Let's see if they show how much they like this yellow ball. Nah, they're not into it. Okay, I'm gonna let them in the garden. I'm not gonna talk because I don't want my neighbours to like hear. And just show you guys how they play. They love it. See what I mean about Luna being more of an explorer?